free things without you giving it. Now the thing is, I'm not in support of the guy thinking that because he brought her on a vacation, she has to sleep with him. That one, I'm not in support of it no matter what. Why I blame her is the fact that you don't have your own money. So you want to eat free things, but you don't want to give anything in return. That is where many ladies are getting it wrong. A lot of ladies are not independent. They don't want to do anything. They want someone to take care of them, and they feel like they are the person is not supposed to ask for anything in return. This life is give and take. Let's be honest. You give something, the other person is taking something. So let's not come and start acting like we don't know what we are doing. And now it's also a plea to people out there, even if you're in a relationship with someone, or you guys are just doing friends benefit, whatever it is that you guys are doing, let people be clear. So I'm taking you on a vacation. We are going to be doing things, you know, that kind of thing. So the guy on his own part, he expected too much, because he felt like, okay, after I do all these things for her, she's definitely going to agree. So like, you guys, they are adults, so you guys should be able to talk things through and say, okay, as I'm taking you here, this is what I expect, this is what I don't expect. I know some people say it's awkward talking about things like that, but you have to, especially when you are taking her outside the country. So now the guy bundled her back to Nigeria, say she should go back.
To me, as a girl, you have to be outspoken. Like, the guy is taking you on a vacation, you have to ask some kind of question that we are going on vacation for what reason?
For what reason? Yes, why are you taking me?
Yeah, you shouldn't just
what is our relationship status? You are not my brother, you are just a guy I met. So why are you taking me on a vacation? You should be able to. She knew. My problem is she knew what she was going in for. She was just trying to play smart, like you're right. She was just trying to act oblivious, like I don't know anything that is happening. In the name of, there are some guys that will just pity her based on, okay, we have already come, we have come. So okay, let's just play along with it. You want to sleep in your own bed, I say, okay, nothing is going to happen. But then they will know that after then they are going to cause contact with you. But then this guy, the guy now real, agree yet. Guy, there and then, pack your things and go back to your father's house. You think you want to come and eat money and you will not do anything.
Since she's trying to play smart, and the guy was like, I'm smarter than you, so you have to go back to your.
But basically, ladies of nowadays are, like I always say this on the show with Dami and Arinze, let's be independent ladies. Let's stand up. Let's avoid this insult. The guy in fact, he snapped her picture while she was sleeping. He posted it on Instagram. Things like that. All these things will not come up if she was independent, if she had her own money. Okay, fine, you just met someone and the person is saying let's go on a vacation together. There's nothing wrong if you say fine and alright, but then I'll stay in my own room, I'll pay for my room, I'll pay for my flight. So the guy will not have anything. The guy will even be like, this guy, that kind of thing. So he will not have any room to come and say he paid for this, he paid for this, he paid for this, because that's what is going to bring the insults in the long run. So ladies should learn to be independent to avoid all this type of insults. So also, while that one was going on, another drama was going on Instagram. So a lady called off her wedding. In fact, I think I have to read the post. A lady called off her wedding because her her mother-in-law to be was going to move in with them immediately after they got married. So wait, let me read the post for you. So according to the person that made the post, is a friend of hers that made the post. She says, so my friend called off our wedding that is supposed to hold on 26th December because her fiance said his mother decided on moving in with them after their marriage. Please, I want you all to listen carefully to this, because I have a lot of things to say regarding this issue. Because her fiance said his mother decided on moving in with them after the marriage. Her fiance's family home is in Abuja. Her fiance's own house is also in Abuja. Okay, so the mother-in-law and the guy, they both stay in Abuja, but then in different areas. In the same town, average of 20 minutes drive. So, like his house to his mother's house is like 20 minutes. Yeah, she told him it wasn't right, but didn't really take it serious until last week when they went to arrange some things and she noticed that the mother already moved in some of her things. The daughters told the girl, that is like the guy's brother, the guy's sister now, told the girl that she has no right to dictate where their mother will live. Her own family said she should end it because things get more complicated, because the issue has turned into a burning fire and her fiance can't seem to make decisions.
Before you say it, let me just say this first.
Okay.
You
Wait,
know-
talk before, because what I'm about to just talk.
You
Don't
know,
worry.
some girls are funny. Some girls are funny. Real truth, you can't dictate where your mother-in-law will stay.
She kept me. Wait.
calm down,
Wait. It's like you did not hear the story. Like the mother-in-law is saying she's going to stay in their house.
Wait now.
You don't get okay.
It's not as if I'm supporting the mother-in-law.
Okay,
that wants to do
continue.
this
Because I'm about to dissect this
Because
issue.
I
Go
know
on.
this girl, if it is a mother that says she wants to stay with them in their house, she will surely agree. She will surely agree to it.
Children of God.
Nowadays, what the mother-in-law wants to do is really wrong, because you will be like she will be disturbing their privacy. So it's not really right to me. But
So-
the girl did not have any right to say her mother-in-law can stay with them.
Okay, that's your take. So everybody has their own take. But then I'm going to start from genesis of this whole thing. I want to go religious. I want to go spiritual, because me, I like taking things slowly. So the Bible says that for this reason, a man is going to leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. There is no way that it is stated that when two adults are getting married, they should pack their family, they should pack their father and their mother to come and stay with them. That is one. Number two, if you want it to be that way, in fact, the Bible would have never said he will leave. You know, when you say leave, you don't just mean leave as in physically. He means he's leaving everything. The Bible is not saying he's cutting ties with his family. He's saying that, the Bible is just saying that you are trying to say that now you have a new family. So now your wife comes first, and your father and your mother, they come after your wife. So it is what your wife says that actually matters more than what your other family members will say. So your wife is now your major priority. Now, in this case, the girl was 100% right. There's nothing anybody wants to tell me. The girl was in fact, everybody is saying that God just saved the girl from a major problem, because trust me, in that family, the mother is going to control the man.
Yeah.
The man is just a mommy's boy. Come on, he could not say anything about the issue. Thank God she left, because the mother-in-law is going to come to the house. The sisters are going to be coming to the house and say it is our brother's house. It is not their brother's house, and it is not your son's house. It is the house of the husband and the wife. So the lady has a right to dictate if the mother-in-law will come and stay or not, because it is not just the man's house now. It is also a house. They are married. They are now one.
Okay.
Two of them have now become one. That is the point I'm trying to make. Now, first off, as a person, I have no issue if either of, my in-laws want to visit. Even as for my parents, you can visit. It is called visitation for a purpose. You are not supposed to stay. So you come to my house, and I'm already telling you that Mama, it's only 1 week you can stay. Oh, Daddy, it's only 1 week you can stay. Oh, that's just the longest we can accommodate you for. After 1 week, you have to start going back home. And see, these things have to be brought up in the relationship even before marriage, so that when you get married, it's not be that the man's mother wants to come and stay in the house and you say no. You did not say it before you guys got married. So you have to start letting the person that you're in a relationship with, if you guys are going to get married, you have to start letting him know that I'm not going to allow your parents to come out, and I will not also allow my parents to stay in the house. It is not a thing of emotion now. It is a thing of what is meant to be and what is not meant to be. Because trust me, once you start bringing in family members, parents into your marriage, into your home to come and stay in your house, there's going to be problem. That is where you start seeing issues of you guys want to go out, who is going to sit in the front seat, the mother or the wife. You know, those kind of silly issues that are not even supposed to come up normally, but then they might start coming up because you have your mom and you have your wife, both of them, who is going to sit at the front. Definitely the logical thing is your wife supposed to sit at the front.
Yeah, it's true.
But some men might not be able to stand up to them, especially those men that are last borns. No offense to people that are last borns, but then it happens. Men that are last born, most times they are being controlled by their mother. Buki, if you look at me from now till next year, I'm just stating the fact, because most of them, they allow their moms to dictate everything.
Yeah.
I posted this issue on my WhatsApp status, and someone said that their mother, the lady said she actually ended her own marriage that was supposed to happen because of this. because the guy's mom was the one dictating how they were going to be spending money. They were not married yet, but then throughout the preparation, any money that the guy wants to give her, it is through the mother. What happened to your hand? It's your hand. You don't have bank account. You cannot transfer. So you will not tell me that and go and meet mommy. It's mommy that will give you the money. For what reason? You are a mommy's boy. Just let me know. Now, men should be able to stand up. It's just an advice, and it's something that ladies should look out for. When you notice that you are in a relationship with a man that his mom is saying something that she shouldn't be saying. You know, mothers mean well. Oh. Yeah. The mother-in-law to be, she might not feel like anything she's doing is wrong. She might feel like, my pikin house, let me go to my son's house, fine and all right. But then she doesn't know that she might be invading the privacy of this. You should, like what you said, you have your opinion, but you should note that these people are new couples. Yeah. If you just get married, as in you are getting married though. In fact, they have not gotten married, and she said they went to arrange the house, and they found out that the mother-in-law has already moved her things. So your mother-in-law has moved her things even before your wife moved your things. How would you feel? Come on, let's be honest. Well, she did the absolute right thing. Yeah. She did the absolute in cutting off. If the guy is actually serious about it, he's going to have to put his mother-in-law in. You know why I have a problem? I was discussing with someone about the issue, and the person pointed out something that really struck me. The woman does not have accommodation issues. Because from the whole post that I just read, she lives 20 minutes away from her son. So she doesn't have any accommodation issue. She has a house. This one now is not that she's stranded. If she was stranded, that's a different issue altogether. She's not stranded. She just wants to come and stay in her son's house. And her son just got married.
She really has a mission to accomplish.
Thank you. You know, so you want to control. You know, I was watching a movie where the mother-in-law brings food for the son every week. As in, so like you have a husband, you guys are married, but then your husband's mother still brings food for him every week. Cooked food, like she'll cook food and bring for him. I bet what happened to me? I cannot cook again. Did I send you?
This makes me remember a movie I watched. This one doesn't come for staying. She came for visit. So, and these people, they are newly married couple. So let's say after 3 months of their marriage, then the mother-in-law came to visit. So this woman started like everything in the house. We asked, how much is this thing? You say, this thing is so expensive. You're wasting my son's money. This, that. So,
a lot of, you know.
And this happens, and it caused fight between the husband and wife. And now the guy is sick. No, the mother eventually lost her life through this issue of a thing.
You can imagine.
So the guy was like, you killed my mother or stuff like that. So the guy was now sick. He has maybe blood cancer or something. So he couldn't open up to his wife that I'm going through this stuff because they're already having an issue. So, and the wife is pregnant too. So she couldn't open up to her husband that I'm pregnant, and all this happened, and the guy later lost his life.
All in the name of, you know, in-laws and all that. The bottom line is, as people that are married, learn to keep your family. I'm not saying you should cut ties with your family, but learn to make them understand that my wife and my kids come first. You know, when I was not married, fine or not right, you guys are my priority. But now I am married. So whatever thing I am going to do, whatever money I have, whatever decision I'm going to make, it is my wife that is going to be the first to know before you guys. You have to explain it.
No matter how you explain it.
If it even comes to a point of quarrel, you should quarrel it out. You will settle later. It's the truth. If you actually,
because they will definitely say the wife is pushing their son.
Let them say. That is where the man has to stand up and make sure that he's a very, very supportive husband, so that even if the mother-in-law is trying to backlash the wife, the support of the man is enough to make the woman hold on and say, okay, my husband has my back no matter what. It is just a matter of standing up. A lot of men, Nigerian men, they carry broad shoulders and big chests, but they are scared of their parents. What are you scared of your parents for? You are mature. If you are not ready to stand up to your parents, you are not ready for marriage, in my opinion. Because your parents are definitely going to do one or two things that you have to challenge them.
That's what I actually want to say, that the guy doesn't love the girl. Because in the first place, if he truly loved this girl, he will stand for the girl no matter what. Even
It's
though
not.
your and the issue is that your mom always dictates for you that this is what you should do for this girl. I mean, the marriage will clash.
It will
Even
clash.
if they get into the marriage already, it will clash.
Thank you. That's why I said she made a very good decision of leaving now that they are not married. Because if they get married, even if they are able to settle this particular one and say, okay, let her stay, she's going to bring one of their sister to come and stay.
So it's them.
Husband sister will now stay. Husband brother will now stay. What happened? What? Enough of this issue. More gist will be coming to you right after this short break. Do stay tuned.
Yes. It's video thought and event center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. Rio Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. Rio Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this View Radio.
Leave him for me for View Radio. Or like me, I enjoy them for me. I give up now go.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. Rio Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. Rio Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
Here on View Radio FM. Before we went on a break, we're talking about the whole in-law saga and blah blah blah, things like that. So before I go on to the next gist, I just also admonish my fellow Nigerians that people should be careful. Snake is everywhere. Oh, she get me. Now me, I'm even scared of using the toilet now.
Now the girl was like, you first pour it on.
Yeah,
let
so
me see if this like
pour salt.
He
Pour
was
salt.
using this
It's an
bubble
advice.
stick
No,
to
I'm giving you honest advice now, and real facts how you can get rid of those snakes in case they are there before you use the toilet. So you know, you can pour salt, you can pour hot water, and you can plead the blood of Jesus and pour anointing oil inside your WC to be sure that there's no, because the rate at which, you know, it's like they have come out, snake invasion. They just came out and like, we are here to revenge humans for always killing us, because I don't know what's going on. Like everybody.
Fine. Let's say they are here for revenge of them killing by a human, but they should go and meet the hunters now. The hunters are the one killing them.
And you too, you are hunter. That is why they have come. They have come for you. Now you know. Away from that, you know, the whole snake thing. That was just on the light and but people just be careful out there. Make sure, in case you're going to the toilet at night, make sure you are always with the light. Don't go, you know, in the darkness. It's very, very dangerous. Make sure you look into the WC. Look at it, shine your eye. If you have to wear glasses, do, and look well and make sure that there's nothing there. Make sure you rinse very well before you use the toilet, just, you know, to be safe out there. Now, you know, single people, we go through a lot of things, so she get me, just not lie. Single people that are not married, we go through so much. And one of the many issues that single people go through, amongst many, is the whole getting an apartment in Nigeria. Let's be honest, I've heard this several times, but then it surfaced online like yesterday again. The whole having to get an apartment as a single person, and the plight of single people in such place, especially in Lagos. It's not just in Lagos, it's in other places, but then it's more paramount in Lagos. So landlords are not willing to rent their houses out to single people. So now if you are single, you have the money to rent a house, they expect that it's either you bring a man to stand in for you, or you have to pretend that you are married, probably wear a ring, until your husband traveled. Your husband is not around. Except that you will not be given a house. So now my question is, so single ladies, and now the thing is, same goes for single guys, but then it's more paramount for ladies than guys, because they feel like, okay, as a man, once you are above the age of 24, 25, you should be living on your own. So even if you are single, it doesn't really matter, because definitely you have to marry wife inside the house now. But then for women, they feel like, why are you not getting married from your parents' house? Why are you renting your own apartment? I'm confused. Like, so now I finish school, I do everything I want to do, I get a good job, I have my money, and I want to rent my own apartment. I cannot, because I'm not married. I wonder, where are we heading in this country exactly?
Speaking of being single or not being given an apartment as a single person, it's just about one story like this. This lady is single.
Yeah.
It happened in Lagos State. Around my area, at Lagos. So this woman is single. A family member doesn't come to visit her. Like, she's moody person. Like, she's not free with everybody.
Yeah. So she's a sadist, like they would say.
So,
she's just
sadist.
yeah.
So one day, whenever she came back from work, she would just go inside her room without talking to anybody, without saying anything to anybody, even the landlord of the house. So this happened that this woman is really, really sick, and because she's not free with everybody, she couldn't open up to someone that this is what is going on with me. So she died in her room without anybody knowing. So this happened that everywhere is now smelling like. So the landlord was like, what's smelling this? And they are asking people, have you seen this lady today? Well, I've not seen her today, but I think she's not around, because, you know, even though she's around, she won't talk to anyone or say anything to anyone. So when they finally opened, they was banging at the door and like no response, and all they were thinking that maybe the lady was not around, because even though she's around,
she doesn't really talk to people. Yeah.
Week passed, and after a month, they still know that this smell is coming from this direction. So they break the door and they saw her dead. So I think maybe, and you know, this would be the case of the landlord.
Well, the thing is that one is one, but that's not the only thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a notion about single people that if you're single, and you know, especially ladies, there's a tendency that you might be bringing men to the house.
Yeah.
there's a tendency that you might be throwing parties in the house. There's a tendency that you
disturbing
might,
other
yes, there's a
neighbors.
tendency that because you don't have children and a husband to cater for,
Well,
you might
to
go
me, it's
out.
not everyone that
You might,
have the
yes,
same
you might go out and
mentality.
then you might come out late and disturb the neighborhood. You know, you might be a nuisance in the compound and all that. But then there are single people that are really responsible, even much more responsible than, you know, people that are married and have children.
Yeah.
They take care of the house very well. They don't disturb anybody. They do things well. And then many at times, let's be honest, single people pay their rent quicker than married people.
Yeah, sure. Because
Let's not even
married
lie.
people, they have
They have a lot of
to
responsibilities,
take
so
care
you know they have
of.
to pay
So,
school fees and this and that. But then single people, they know that their rent is due these days. Before
They have
the
to
due
pay.
date, they have already gathered the money and they are paid.
Speaking of bringing men to the house, it's common in single people. It's really, really common. But you can't, because of that fact, be
Thank you. So you cannot generalize. It is
Yeah.
not everybody that does it. So now the thing is, landlords should desist from such behavior, because first off, it is not just going to tamper with the self-esteem of single people now. You know, you are going to make them lie, you are going to make them do all sorts of things because they want to rent a house. That one is one. Then secondly, you are missing out on a lot, because single people, they don't price houses the way married people will price it.
sure.
If you tell them amount, oh, this is the rent, they will pay it. They will not try and beat down, you know, rent. So landlords should be wise. It's about making money, right? It's not
make
about
money.
it's not about whether the people
I mean,
they are
single
going to bring
people
men
are-
to your house.
no.
Come on, let's
They are loaded.
they are loaded. We are loaded. See, she get me. She's loaded. All right. So lastly, before we bring this program to a close this afternoon, I just want us to talk about, you know, this whole, you know, male and female children, responsibilities of male and female children in their house. Recently, I saw a post. You know, I saw a post on Instagram. It's something that many times people don't want to talk about it. So you know how we were growing up, and they will always say, go and cook for your brother, or go and pack your brother's plate. You guys are finished eating. You don't know you are the girl in the house. Or do this. You don't know you are the girl. Your brother is a man. Or probably you have a younger brother, and then he does something to you, and you try to hit him. Like, hey, a woman does not hit a man.
Yeah.
So, I didn't grow up in such situations, because I have just one brother, and he's my elder brother. So there was really no, he's the elder nevertheless. So even if it was a girl, it would still give the girl that same respect. So really, and then he was the one that did most of the work in the house. Trust me, I came from a family where house chores were mostly of a man's thing. So even growing up now, sometimes I find it difficult to do some kind of chores, because it was my brother that did most of them. My brother swept the house. My brother washed. My brother did everything. The only thing I did